Greetings, greetings, greetings. It is me again. I am here pressing on to get it in. This is day number 94. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Coming in, I am your host, Chantel Sierra Shakim, coming in to tap into the universal energy of the day and just see what Spirit has to say. I am a holistic self-care practitioner and soul guide who comes on every day to just pull cards. To be totally honest, I pulled the tarot today just because I've been going through and I really didn't even want to go on today. So I'm being 100% transparent and just saying, you know, I pulled the cards for me and it just gave me the motivation to share. So I'm going to start with what's here, and then we're going to go into some questions if anyone has any. So the cards that I pulled today, we're going to start from the bottom to the top because it's all about dreams coming true. Although the day and the struggle for me has definitely been true. It has been a struggle, y'all. It has been a challenging day. Nonetheless, it's moving me in the direction that I want to go, but I'm still not prepared 100% to let go of some of the things that were holding me back. But today, they came through as a matter of fact. Like, yeah, it's time and you got to be aligned as I've been talking about it, okay? So we're going to start at the bottom with the Hierophant card. The Hierophant is, okay? So we're going to start at the bottom with the Hierophant card. The Hierophant is going up into the higher consciousness, going up into the best thing for me, my higher self supporting me, being my own guru, being my own guide, as we are kind of coming together with this wisdom inside, okay? And that the change is coming in also, and it's coming in fast, but it's up to me to see that it lasts, because the trials, the tribulations, they're all a part of the path. But we have to stand fast, knowing that we're being guided and protected as we move forward in every new direction. It doesn't always look the same. And if you are repeating the same thing over and over, there's still lessons to be learned before you can truly receive the change. So we have to move forward in the direction that we are being sent, no matter what it looks like, knowing that it is heaven sent. And when we get there, we will have everything that we need. And it's not a matter of trying to work it, or what is it called? See it before you believe it. That's not the area, or that's not the energy that we're working in right now. We have to believe it before we see it. And that's where that King of Pentacles comes in. This is a very secure, a very secure and loyal energy, a protective energy, an abundant energy, a wise energy, a loyal energy that we are truly being guided by. But we have to get out of our illusions. We have to get out of our fears. We have to believe the fears as being the illusion and move past them to get everything that we desire, which is what I am expecting. I expect a miracle. That's what that card says. Every way, that's me. So the way is within us. The way is where we have to trust it. Even if we don't see exactly where we're going, we know that when we get there, we will have everything that we desire. So this is the energy that I pulled for today. I'm going to read it from the book, starting again from the bottom to the top, from the Light Seers Oracle tarot deck, and then we'll go into some questions in the audience if you have any. So number 5 is my life path. So I'm always encouraged when that number comes out in any cards, because it's definitely a connected energy to me. And it says, I am my own guru, and the guidance I need is rooted in my faith, my belief, and my unique essence. So we have to really begin to believe the dreams. We have to believe what we feel in our insides. We have to follow the path that is being laid before us, even if we really don't know how we're going to get there. But the moment we believe, the moment that we allow our unique essence to show, it's going to bring forth everything that we have been desiring quickly. So this is the Eight of Wands energy. Going from the 5 in the major arcana to the 8 of Wands. Okay? The 8 of Wands says very clearly, it's go time. I fall into the flow of this quickening energy and I swiftly face my desires head on. So it's like, yeah, once we move into the energy, even as uncomfortable as it may feel, we truly will begin to see the victory and know that we've been guided and directed along the path all along. But we have to trust the process and know that we are definitely protected. This is the King of Wands energy. I love the Wands energy. It always speaks to me in its creative energy. You know, it's like, yeah, the Wands truly make things happen, make shifts happen. It says passionate and heart-fueled. We build this empire of light together. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for all the light workers, all the light carriers, all the frequency holders to really step up to the plate, because we can change the world and make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. Okay, but we got to trust the process and we got to show up. We got to show up in the room. We have to shed our light. We have to speak up, speak out, and fix our crown in the process, because where we are going is uncharted territory, because everyone has always gone with the flow of what the Matrix has told us. But now we are awakening to this new place. And it's like, oh, we've never really been here before, but I've seen it in my mind's eye. But is this a real place, or am I just being overzealous? Okay? But I do know that this card says, seed by seed, I plant my future with a rock-steady foundation of faith. So what it is you believe, I just heard that. What it is, girl. Oh, what it is, ho. What's up? Every good girl needs a little love. I don't know where that song came from. But seed by seed, I plant my future in the rock-steady foundation of faith. So what is it? What are you planting? How have you planted? By faith. Because that is where you'll find yourself as you end the race. It's not a race. It's a journey. So we got to slow down and receive everything that is available. And that is in 10 of Pentacles energy, y'all. It says, I dream. So whatever it is you dream, whatever you hope for, you can receive it. It says, I dream my endless potential into existence with steady desire and effort. So we have to continue to hold the vision, make it plain until it shows up on this reality. You know, but this is what holds us back. The fear, the illusions, the, oh, I'm not worthy. Oh, I can't do it. But yeah, all we got to do is do it. And that is the 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords. Swords, swords, what do you say? I see my fears as the illusions that they are. Do you see your fears as illusions, or do you see them as real things? Because you get to choose. I choose to see my fear as an illusion. As I move into this, I expect a miracle. I've wished, I've planted, I've done all the work to get what I'm expecting, okay? So this is another major arcana. So it's like we are right dab in the middle. And I wrote a thing on my Substack talking about the void and finding myself in between the void, finding myself in between what was, who I was, how I showed up, and in between who I am becoming. And in this place of the void, it just feels very uncomfortable because it's not predictable. It's nothing that I've ever experienced before, but it is moving me out of what I've always known. And that place ain't very comfortable, y'all. When we begin to move into new realities, new paradigms, new mindsets, without seeing the whole picture, fear can set in. Fear can show up. But it's truly through the test. So, are you really about that life that you're believing for? Are you really about that life? If you are, some things have to change. And some things aren't supposed to go with you. The ideas, the belief systems, the people, some of those things are not supposed to be a part of this next journey. No matter how beautiful and how much of your time was spent in that energy, it's time to now come into something new. The loner shows up. Isolation and introspection, followed by exploring and living unapologetically. As the high priestess, where you are tapping into your intuition and your knowingness to receive the ultimate victory. I didn't know if I was going to take all those cards because I didn't know how many they were, but of course there were 5. So these are the ancestors that are showing up to support us in this work and in this journey for this day, okay? And I have been doing a lot of loner type activity. Isolation and introspection, number 9. It says, number 9, it says, I trust my inner voice. I trust my inner voice. And look at us. We got on the same attire today, y'all. I don't know what made me put this on, but this is what I'm feeling. I had to go within, so I didn't do without. Some of this will make you lose your mind up in here. So it does take you to go to in and say, okay, what is really coming up? Releasing it, introspecting, setting in it, integrating it, so that you can begin to explore something next, okay? So we'll go back to this one real quick, where it says the loner. I trust my inner voice. We're going to read from the ancestral medicine. It says, for many of your ancestors, being alone with their thoughts was the last thing they needed. Ooh, I felt that one. My child, allow yourself to take time when needed. So, as I said, today was a struggle, and I almost didn't come on because I was in that space for sure. Isolation, introspection. What is it? Where am I at? Why does it feel like a void? When things are definitely moving me forward, but I'm not sure exactly how it's all gonna turn out. But I believe, okay? So I'm like Doubting Thomas over here. Help me overcome my unbelief. So this is the opportunity to explore. And it says, I am willing to open and to grow. I am willing to open and grow. So when things get a little shaky, baby, that's when we liberate, right? That's number 2 of a line. We liberate, we surrender, we let it go, and we begin to grow. So it says, the ancestral medicine for this card says, the root of air is the plant spirit of the vegetable okra, also known as okra, for the icon Ghana people. And it is alleged, it is a deity aligned with the soul, your Ka, meaning soul. The energy of the okra plant is very slippery. This makes it a yummy dish and perfect for spiritual cleaning and slipping away from undesirable situations. But this slipperiness is still not a desired trait for humans. So yeah, that's where I'm finding myself, like I said, in the void, where it feels a little shaky, baby. But I am opening up to grow. And the one thing that I had to stand on in this space was being true to me unapologetically. And even if it meant that I had to lose some things, or I had to let some things go, or I had to restructure the way I thought about things. Woo! Unapologetic. Even with some tears, y'all, that's a foundational number 4. Unapologetic. You have to be unapologetic for showing up in a space of love for self. Love for self will take you so many different places. And this says, I owe no apologies for walking in my power. I owe no apologies for walking in my power. The ancestral medicine says, act as if you are regal. Act as if you are powerful. Act as if you are wise. This is a different frequency than fake it till you make it. You have no need to fake anything. Your arteries and bones remember the royalty in your DNA. We're going to ring that in. This is where my little girl continues to inspire me to put on my crown, to understand and see myself for who I truly am. And may this message be an inspiration for you as well. See yourself as you truly are. Royalty. Our arteries and bones remember it. But we subject ourselves so much to this fear of the illusion. But it is now time for us to take our space, seated on our throne as the high priest, as the high priestess, in the space of knowing who we are and what we have been sent to do. It only begins when you start to live as you. The king, the queen, the god, the goddess, the supreme being of your creation, the supreme player one, in your game. You have to know your identity and your role. And you also have to know and learn to navigate the other energies that come into the throne room, okay? So the high priestess is all about knowing. And it says, intuition and knowingness. My intuition is my direct channel to divine spirit. My intuition. So we be knowing, y'all. Y'all be knowing a lot more than you think. But we talk ourselves out of it. We say, oh no, that's really not what it is. When in fact, yeah, it is. We know. But we are afraid to follow. We're afraid to make the changes. We're afraid of what might happen if. The woulda, coulda, shouldas. So they stop now and believe. Believe what you know. Because faith is what you hope for. But also being certain of what is yet to be seen. Okay? I might have messed that up a little bit, but you get the message. Okay? Where it is. We're going to ring that in. All right. So the ancestral medicine for this says, honor your sensitivity. Be honest with yourself and others. Allow your intuition to guide you on your journey of self-discovery and spiritual growth. Unlocking profound insight along the way. I can truly say that is what today ended up being. A revelation, an evolution, an expansion, nonetheless, with some shedding of some tears, y'all. It never hurts to cry. So if you gotta cry, let it go, let it flow, and know that it will make space for what it is you truly want to grow. Oh, that's a poet moment. We give thanks. So yeah, those tears begin to water the space for the next seed to be planted, for your victory to be won. And this is really about navigating, as you're seated on your throne, the light and the darkness, the shadow and the light, the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine, getting control of all that you are and being okay with it. being able to navigate it and stand in it and know that it is all working for you. Okay? That is number 7, the monarch, victorious. All we do is win, 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 no matter what. Okay? And it's reminding us again, I have royalty in my DNA. Let that sink in for a minute. What does the life of royalty look like? Oh, it's getting hot in here, y'all. What does life of royalty look like? It says, it's go time, my child. That's what that 8 of Wands said. That's what this said. It's go time. So the blessings are coming, and I give thanks. We're going to bring that in. Come quickly. Ashe? This without delay. All right? I'm in there right now, y'all. So it says, it's go time, my child. If we fail to plan, we plan to fail. For many of your ancestors, planning was a luxury they didn't have. This is your nudge to keep going and get your strut on. So yeah, this is the time to really believe your dreams. This is the time to really begin to do the work to create the things that have yet to be seen, because you have to do it. You have to bring it forth. You have to begin to be the expression of it. You know, we often look for other people to show up for us, but we're not even showing up for ourselves. You know, we see it clearly. We may not believe it. We may not feel that we can do it. We may feel that it takes somebody else to help us. But really, this energy right here says, go forth. Go forth and do what you know to do, and allow those that are willing to serve with you to show up along the way. And yes, you can go faster by yourself, but you can go further with others. So this is me coming on here just sharing this energy of what I'm going through, you know, as I tap into universal energy for a lot of us, because I'm just a divine messenger. I'm just a channel of the Most High. And look, love is at the bottom of the deck. And it says, this is what we need to commit to. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Okay, that's what love is. I wanted us to go into this soul's journey and just get a card for us. But really, that love card is a good one. This one done flew all over. Ooh, so that one done flew all in the back. Okay, so it came back with patience. So I'm immediately hearing love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it doesn't boast, it doesn't keep a record of wrong. So when we are looking for these opportunities to find love or be in love or share love or see our dreams come true, to do what we love, this patience shows up. And it says, I accept that everything happens in divine order. So we can truly begin to see the miracles, expect the miracles to come our way, but we have to always sit in this space of contemplation, of believing and knowing that it's going to come, even if it doesn't come when we expect it, but being able to hold the vibration through the process while learning the lessons. Because sometimes we have to learn how to hold that which we are asking for. You know, you've heard about people, you know, wishing they could win the lottery for whatever reason, just to have the money, and they get it and then they lose it. They can't even hold it. So what I see for my life is so big that I have to be able to hold it. So I have to begin to release the things that no longer are serving that reality of my life. And when I make the space, when that new thing comes in, I'm going to be able to hold it. But the first thing was me getting clear about what it is I want. Whoops, that shows up. Those are the last two cards, that we're going to do. This is our chakra energy, and look what pops out. Being sure of what I want to do. which is love on me and play in this creative energy. So that is what I know for sure. As I love on me, I get to play in the creative energy of creating my best life now. And that's what I do when I come on here, pulling these tarot cards, sharing my wisdom and the words that come out. I mean, it's all for us, you know? And it's not a matter of me trying to figure it out. It's just a matter of me walking in it. That's what I just heard. It's like, just walk in it. Show up every day knowing what you are committed to. Living your best life now. How good can it get? Even with the trials and tribulations, it's like everything is always working out for me. And I continue to maintain this love frequency no matter what. All there is love, even when it hurts sometimes, even when it's testing and trying and having you move in ways that you may not feel comfortable moving in, but as long as it's showing up as love to self, you got to do it. And it says, I am love and love is me. You can't get no clearer than that in this frequency. Love is all there is. And we get to play in it. We get to play in the energy of love. And this is also one of my spirit animals, which are the dolphins. And they are very closely connected to human beings in their essence and how they are mammals. But at the same time, they have this freedom in their beingness, which really always attracts me and makes me feel so free just to see them. But they say, play in this life, play in the energy of what it is you're creating. See it from the end and don't look back. See it, be it, become it. It says you don't have to fake it till you make it, because you are it. Okay, we're gonna bring that in. You don't have to fake it till you make it, because you are it. So here we go. It says, I play joyfully in the magic of the universe, and I am free to be me. What y'all say? Look at that. A double whammy, okay? But whammies being a good thing in this energy. So we are going to continue to play with life. We are going to continue to tap into the energy of freedom. We are going to go in so that we don't do without. We're going to expect miracles. We're going to allow fear to be that illusion that helps us figure out the place of safety and foundation and abundance as we walk it out, knowing we're guided and protected as we see the vision begin to be manifested quickly in this reality as we begin to go up into our highest knowing of who we need to be. So that is the reading for today. We are tapped in. We are going to be patient in the process. We are going to take the time to go within. We're going to explore. We're going to live unapologetically and know that we are walking in our purpose every day, however we show up. And in that space, we are victorious. We have royalty in our DNA. And it ain't nothing no one can say about that, except for you. If you don't believe it, you don't get to receive it. So until next time, I'm your host, but I'm Chantel Sierra Shakim, but I am still got a little more time. So if anyone has a question that you would like to ask, I will ask some answer questions quickly in the chat. If you have a question, please put it in. Thank you all for being here. Greetings, greetings, greetings. I am answering questions and pulling from the angel deck and tarot, depending on what the question is. If anyone has a question, please, please, please put it in the chat. Otherwise, I will leave it at that. As we came out with self-reflection or self-mastery, as I was thinking, I can talk about my book, Embracing or Aligned and Crowned, which is the sequel to my other book, which is Embracing the Queen Within, where practical spirituality meets holistic health. Both of my books, booyah, are on Amazon. You can check them out. They're self-care workbooks with this one is my most recent one. It's a deep dive into your chakra energy so that you can get to this self-mastery, along with universal principles. So it goes through every one of our chakras. It also connects you with your soul path archetype by doing a little test. And you have several soul path archetypes in the book that you will be introduced to. You have the priestess of the path, you have the warrior of light, you have the dream weaver, you have the messenger, and you have the oracle. These are 5 archetypes that have shown up in my life in a spiritual essence as energy and action, and they have helped me to begin to move the energy of my chakras to find this place of self-mastery within me, moving up from my I am to I feel to I can and I do, I love, I speak, I see, and I know. I know what I'm here for. And it is, in fact, to grow, glow, and flow. But we're going to read it from the book, and then I will close out. And this one has a whole little spiel to it that I'm going to read, just because it popped out. Okay. It says, I am the master of my destiny. Oh, my God. We give thanks for this card, because who knew that was going to be the end card, as we've been talking about how do you want to show up and how does your life look and how do you move into your best life now. And it says, I am the master of my destiny. You have to see it, believe it, and walk in it, even if you don't see it. So it says, you have pulled this card today to let you know this is a powerful time to manifest self-mastery. Life is constantly offering us lessons, which give us an opportunity to grow and expand our soul. You are being called at this time to master your gifts. The key is to focus your energy on what you would like to master, and don't give up until you have embodied it fully. Wasn't I just saying that? It takes commitment and motivation to create self-mastery. However, with consistency and time, that patience did show up, it will come to fruition, which is what we said. Being blessed with this card today indicates that you are already on the way to mastering your gifts. Have you doubted yourself lately in a particular aspect of your life, resulting in frustration? Know that this current challenge you are undergoing are doorways of self-mastery. Wow. Make sure you don't lose focus or give up hope, as mastery is inevitable. To master something requires courage and love. And now it's time to give your full attention and presence to your gifts. You are being encouraged to look at your life's mission. Plant the seeds required to bring you closer to your soul's path. Stay motivated and dance in the mastery of yourself. We're going to ring that in. This is a perfect way to end this reading and to end my day. As I told you, it was a challenging one, but that end of this message was perfect. And I hope that it will also bless you in your process of living your best life now. I am your host, Chantel Sierra Shakim, speaking out and fixing crowns in the process. I am on this 365-day journey of living out loud, connecting with my intuition, connecting with my gifts, connecting with my little girl, so that we can heal those old stories, old paradigms, and move into living as royalty in this place, in this time, because we are worthy. And until next, and so are you. So until next time, sending you lots of peace and love. Until we meet again. I'm here tomorrow. I don't know what time, but I will be back. And if you need to rewind this or see the replay, please check me out on YouTube under my Circle of Sister Table Talk podcast, where all of these 365 days will be posted. So until next time, sending y'all all so much love, and continue to choose you. Peace and love.